Hey guys, so in this video I'll be doing a bit of a different type of should you buy video. Instead of taking a look at one big set and giving my thoughts on whether or not you should buy it, I'll be instead taking a look at an entire lineup of sets. So in front of me I have all three of the Batman movie sets, which are of course based on the upcoming 2022 movie The Batman. So from left to right here I have Batmobile the Penguin Chase, which is a $30 set. In the middle is the Batcave, the Riddler Face Off, which is an $80 set. And then on the right is Batman and Selina Kyle Motorcycle Pursuit, which is a $15 set. So the way I'm going to kind of structure this video is I will take very brief looks at each individual set, then bring them back all together and discuss whether or not I think the entire line is worth buying. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and just get right into it. So starting with the smallest set, we have the Motorcycle Chase, which comes with two minifigures, Batman and Selina Kyle, or Catwoman. And then you get a motorcycle for each of them, along with a bat signal. So for $15, I actually think that this one provides a good value. If we just take a quick look at the minifigures, you can see that Batman's torso and legs are incredible. Would have liked to see the newer cowl used on him, so there's no chin strap. And then I feel like we also could have gone for a newer face print, but it's fine. The figure still looks nice. And then if we look at Selina Kyle, she is definitely more on the simplistic side with no leg printing, but the torso still is very nice. And then her face print is very nice as well. And then she also gets an alternate face, which Batman does too, but we've all seen that face print a million times before. And then in terms of builds, we do get the two motorcycles, which are fairly oversized. And from pictures, I wasn't a huge fan of them, but actually having them built in person, they actually look kind of cool. I like the Batarang used as the little controls right there. And then these just are honestly nice little builds. Like, I feel like it's about as good as you're going to get in this scale without using the official motorcycle piece. You can see Catwoman has this little thing on the back of her motorcycle, and then there are some jewels in there, a little hard to see with the lighting setup that I have. There are a few stickers, but honestly, these are very nice motorcycles, and I was very pleasantly surprised when I got them all built up. And then we have the bat signal, which I think is a simple but effective build. I really like this sticker, and then this is also a glow-in-the-dark piece. And you can angle this any way that you want. This can spin if you want it to, but I like having it kind of angled as straight as possible. And then this moves around, but I don't really know what the point of that is, but then you just get an extra Batarang and then a grappling hook for Batman. So I think your enjoyment of this set, or your thoughts on this set, will come from whether or not you like these oversized motorcycle builds, which I personally do after getting them built up. Like I said, I was skeptical at first. But yeah, for $15, I think this presents a good value, and it's also a nice cheap way to get Batman and also a new version of Catwoman. And next up we have the $30 Batmobile set, and this one also comes with two minifigures, which I feel like maybe a third one would have been nice, because this is just the same Batman as the $15 set. So really the only main draw in terms of minifigures for this set is the Penguin. Which I think is a nice looking figure. The torso and legs are very nice, and the face is a pretty good print as well. And Penguin also gets an alternate face where he's looking kind of mad, and then some back printing as well. And then he just gets this pistol piece that's been around for a while now, and also this kind of funky stud shooter where you push down and then the stud shoots out vertically and bounces absolutely everywhere. But yeah, figures in this one are pretty good. Would have liked to see maybe like a different face on Batman, maybe a different face in every set would have worked, but I think for what we have, they are good figures. And then the Batmobile itself is a very nice build. It is blockier than previous Batmobiles, but it is very accurate to what we've seen, at least in the trailers. You can see they use the Power Blast pieces to get some fiery details, I guess. This back one can pop off fairly easily, since you can see it's just connected with that dish piece. But if you don't want it on, I mean, I guess that makes it easier for that. So that's really the only downside that I have with this. Like the engine in the back looks really cool. There are a few stickers in this set which were kind of annoying. There are also some gray spring-loaded shooters that you just push down here and then those fire out. And then you can see the yellow does kind of get exposed there if you leave them out, but they honestly look pretty good when they're in, so that's not a huge issue. Wheels all spin independently. I don't know why anyone would care about that. This just pops off very easily, where you have a seat for Batman and somebody else if you want. More stickers in here. This windshield piece is also very nice. And just overall, this is a very solid build. Can roll around, obviously, so it provides some good play opportunities here, but also looks good on display. So overall, I think that the value here is solid for $30. I just would have liked to see maybe a different version of Batman, like I said, a different face print, and maybe one extra figure, but I'm not really sure what that figure would have been, not having seen the movie. And last up is the Batcave, the biggest set of the wave by a pretty large margin. And in this set, you get 6 minifigures. And with these 6 minifigures, you get Batman, Bruce Wayne, Alfred, Commissioner Gordon, the Riddler, and Selina Kyle. So you will notice that 2 of these figures we have seen before. Batman and Catwoman are obviously in that $15 set that we already saw. So if we just look at some of the other minifigures, you can see we get Bruce Wayne in his Drifter outfit. And I should note that you get this Bruce Wayne head and hair combo in every single set. So if you want to swap it out with Batman, you can. But in this set, the idea is that you would take that off and then take this helmet that I've set aside over here. And then he can be the Drifter. And not having seen the movie, I don't know if you're supposed to put the Bruce Wayne face with the helmet or the black head with the helmet when it's on here. So I don't know. So you do get some options with how you want to do Bruce Wayne or Batman. Like I said, this being in every set, so you can have Bruce Wayne without the cowl on if you want. Alfred is a simple but very nice minifigure, and he gets an alternate face. So yeah, simple minifigure, but I do really like Alfred. Nice portrayal of Andy Serkis. Commissioner Gordon is another nice figure, a really nice one, honestly. I really like this suit and jacket to kind of look here. He gets black handcuffs. I like the face print, and he also gets an alternate face and some simple back torso detailing. The Riddler is honestly probably one of the best minifigures here. That face print is gorgeous, and then he also gets some back face detailing, which you can't see most of the time because of the hair, so I don't know. He gets a little hood on the back, he gets a cell phone, and that same gun piece that we saw before. And yeah, really like the Riddler. And you can see I have hair on this version of Selina Kyle, and the hair also comes in that $15 set. So this is the exact same version of the figure. And if you were curious as to what Bruce Wayne looked like with the Bruce Wayne head on the Batman body, this is what it looks like. And I should also note that he does get an angry alternate face. If I can get the hair on, there we go. You also get a motorcycle in this set, which is similar to the other builds, but different. And this is probably my least favorite of the 3. This one is just very simple. Not a huge fan of this front. Yeah, I really don't know why this is here. This is not necessary. Now, the Batcave itself is built up in like an old subway station, so that's what's going on here with the stairs and then this little arch. And you can see the train tracks right here. And then in the center where the train tracks are, you can see we do have the Bat computer, which can slide forward or you can just take it out. These are very big stickers on this. This was a little annoying to get together. You also have a magnifying glass to look at these Riddler papers, which kind of reveal little pictures behind the question marks when you use that magnifying glass. A chair for Batman, a coffee mug, a sticker for the keyboard. And yeah, this is just a nice little representation of the big Bat computer. This side over here provides you with a little laptop, and then this part can swing open if you want, and you have a map with a question mark on it, and then just a little tool rack for Batman, along with kind of a damaged section of the subway stairs. This side has a little station for Alfred, and then a very big tool rack, and this one also can swing open if you want it to. And then over on the left side of the subway, kind of in the back under the stairs, you have a spot where you can store either like the Batman suit or the Drifter suit when it is not in use. Then the right corner has a little jail cell, so you can see the door is chained up, and you have a window on this side. And then you can also have your figure break out of jail just with this removable wall. And then you can see details on top. I do really like these light fixture designs or lamp posts. And then there's not much going on here, just some studs so you can place your figures all around the Batcave. I do gotta be honest with this one, $80 does feel a little steep for this. I do really like what you get, but for that price it does feel a little empty. There's not really that much going on here, and then the motorcycle is just kind of a pointless inclusion. But overall I like this, but I think I would recommend waiting for a sale. $70 feels a bit better, but anything under that is honestly a great deal, and I would definitely recommend this. But for the $80, it does feel a little steep. Now, this is a should you buy video for the entire lineup of the Batman sets, so I have brought them all back together, and we're going to talk about the wave as a whole. So if you're looking to buy all 3 of these sets, it would cost you $125. You'd be getting yourself 10 minifigures, which consists of 4 villains and 6 hero characters. And then you're getting 4 vehicles, the Bat Signal, and the Batcave. Now, of those 10 minifigures, 3 of them are identical Batman figures, 3 are unique hero figures, 2 are unique villain figures, and 2 are Catwoman. So in the figure department, like I said, you are getting 10 minifigures, but 5 of them are duplicate characters in some form. It's 3 Batmans, you get 1 in each set, and you get 2 Catwomans. The Batman, I understand. It is his movie. You want to get Batman no matter which set you're buying, so that one I understand. The Catwoman thing, I don't understand. She works in the $15 set, but I don't think that she really needed to be in the Batcave. And then for the other 5 figures, I really like the Drifter. Commissioner Gordon is great. Alfred's great. The Riddler is a fantastic minifigure. And the Penguin looks really good. So with the minifigures, you are going to be getting a significant amount of duplicates. However, I think that as a whole, the minifigure department for this line is really good. Now, as for the builds, putting them all together, you do get 3 motorcycles, which is a lot of motorcycles. The Bat Signal is very nice. This is great for play. But where the combining these sets really shines is with the Batcave and the Batmobile. So basically, what they allow you to do is, if I just move these off to the side here, what you can do is just take this Bat computer out like I showed before, and then if I just slide this forward a little bit so I give myself a little extra room. What I didn't mention before is these little ramps, and that is actually for the Batmobile, which can then roll up, and then you can store the Batmobile in the middle of the Batcave, which is really cool how they kind of designed it this way, so you wouldn't have to just like set it off to the side. You can actually put it in the Batcave, which is cool. They give you tools to like work on it, upgrade it, whatever you want to do. The only thing is there's no place for the Bat computer then, but you can just put it next to like the laptop and the map if you just like fold it up a little bit. What you have to do is open this or something. I don't know. You can put it places if you want, but there's no like official spot to attach it, which I would have liked to have seen, but that's okay, because putting the Batmobile in the Batcave really feels like it completes the look. And then, like I said, you get the motorcycles too, which they're kind of there, and then the Bat Signal is cool, not really meant to be in the Batcave. But yeah, I think that combining the Batcave and the Batmobile is really cool. So we have looked at these sets individually. We've looked at what you get when you put them together. So do I think that you should buy them for the total combined price of $125? And my answer to that is yes, if you are a DC fan and you're looking forward to the Batman movie, or if you're watching this way in the future, if you like the Batman movie, yes, get these sets. For $125, you're going to get 10 minifigures, which granted you have some duplicates, but that's always going to happen with Lego. You get 4 vehicles, you get the Bat Signal, you get the Bat Computer, and then a full Batcave build. So I think the value is here in total. However, if you're on a budget, I think the only must-buy set here would be the Batmobile. If you're on an extreme budget, the $15 set still presents a fantastic value if that's the only one that you can afford to get, or the only one that you want to get. The Batcave is a little overpriced on its own, but I think for the full combined price of $125, getting all 3 of these sets presents a very good value. And like I said, if you're a fan of DC, you're looking forward to this Batman movie as much as I am, definitely getting all 3 of these sets definitely is worth it. So yeah, I definitely think that you should go ahead and buy these 3 sets, and you guys let me know what your thoughts on this lineup are. Do you agree with me here, or do you disagree, have a different opinion? So definitely let me know in the comments below, but if you enjoyed this video, a like is very much appreciated. It really helps out the channel. And if you want to see more from me, consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you don't miss when I upload a new video. And that will do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.